What's up, what's up? How's everybody doing tonight? Good night to everyone. Just gonna go on Facebook really quick and share the stream, y'all. Give me a second. Let me go share the stream to Facebook, man. Don't forget, as soon as you join the stream, if you like these videos, give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure go down below, subscribe to the channel, alright? Give me a second, y'all. Hold on. Hold up. All right. Let me hashtag Nikki there also. Let me hashtag Menaji up in there, y'all. All right. All right, we got it. We live. We got it live, y'all. We got it live. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me send one more out. Give me a second, y'all. Hold up. I see Jason in the building. Jason, what up, Playboy? What's the deal, man? Give me a second. Let me send this over to one of my groups over here in the hip hop, man. Hold up. Hold up. All right, we got that over there. All right, y'all. Again, thanks for joining the stream each and every Thursday. Don't forget, as soon as you join the stream, if you like these videos, give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a share. Oh, I got one more person I got to share to. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. I almost forgot this person right here. We got a new person I want to send this to. Give me a second, y'all. All right, there we go. You have my undivided attention. Y'all, listen. Thanks for joining the stream tonight, Thursday night live. Y'all know how we do. Hit that like button down below. I see G Mafia is here. I see Blocker Time is here. Jason is in the building. Thanks for joining the stream. We're gonna get right into it, man. Off the bat, man. We're gonna get right into it. Should and I know Jason already answered the question on our Instagram page. But I'm gonna ask everybody else. Should grown women still be posting naked pictures on social media? Drop it in the comment section down below. Nicki Minaj recently had a birthday a few days ago, maybe 1 day, 2 days ago, and she posted up some of her birthday pictures. If you want to see what they look like, I posted a few of them on the community page, so you can go on the community page and take a look at those. So the question we're asking everyone tonight: should grown women, I did not say young ladies, 22s, 24, living their best life. I didn't say that. I said, should grown women, Nikki is in her 40s. Okay, Nikki is a mother. Nikki, is she married to that guy? I think she's married, right? Nikki is a married woman. Should grown women, and we see this all over social media, y'all. By the time you log into your Instagram account every day, these pictures slide across your feed. You go on Facebook, they slide. You go on Twitter, they slide across your feed. Should grown women be posting naked pictures online, on social media? We're also going to talk today about the death of Slim 400. We haven't even, rest in peace to Slim 400. We haven't even gotten over Young Dolph. And then now we have another killing again. So we're going to talk about some things in our neighborhoods, y'all. We're going to talk about artists being popular. Artists that came from nothing to finally making it, to getting some money, being popular. Coming back to where I just posted a picture on the community page. Slim 400 has a huge back tattoo of Compton on his back. We're going to talk about when you make it, why is it that you cannot go back to your neighborhoods? And why is it that you can't? We're going to deep dive into that tonight as well. And we're also going to talk about what is the next versus predictions. Jason already dropped his. Jason says he's looking forward to seeing a reggae versus. I think listen, Timberland, Swizz, you guys need to have a few more reggae verses. I agree with Jason. The reggae verses between Beanie Man and Beanie and Bounty, that changed the landscape of verses. If you remember, that was the first verses that two artists were in the same room on a verses, and we've only had one reggae verses. So I agree with Jason. We need to have another reggae verses. Show some respect to the reggae artists, Swizz and Timbo. Let me hit the comments, man. I see you all in the comment section. Thanks for joining. I see Yasula Reeves. Yasula, thank you for joining the stream. I don't know what is that you text in there, but thank you for joining. Again, G Mafia is here. Let me read some comments. Blocker Time says he's going to go live tomorrow. Blocker Time, I'll definitely type in if I'm up. I'll join you live. Jason says, hell yeah. Jason is over there laughing. Blocker Time says, no, they should be banned from it. Ooh, Blocker Time ain't playing. G Mafia said, time I got a fam. I'm going to do my best to catch it. Blocker Time says, Nicki Minaj is not in her 40s. She's still in her 30s. Okay, my bad. Sorry. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. If I'm wrong, correct me down below. Jason says, RIP to Slim 400. RIP. Blocker Time says, alright, cool, fam. I'm going to be on Instagram. Alright, cool. G Mafia says, I don't see an issue with it if you have a has-been who has fallen off. Whoa, hold up. Let me reread G Mafia's comments. G Mafia says, I don't see an issue with it if you have a has-been who has fallen off. She has to earn coins somehow, get money. Okay, so here's the thing, Here's the thing, G Mafia. Here's the thing. Let me ask you a question. Is getting naked the only means of making money for a young lady? That's one part of the question. I'm gonna give you a second part. Is getting naked the only way for a young woman to make money? And the second thing I'm going to ask you, G Mafia, is with the popularity of Nicki Minaj. Before I say that, if you look around the industry now, one of the most popular things you will see going on right now, when you log on to Instagram or you log on to Facebook and you follow celebrities, most of the people in your feed are celebrities now when you log in to your media, to your social medias. The algorithm is pushing celebrities to your feed. Yes, if you have a bunch of people on your timeline, yes, they're going to have stuff on there too. But the majority of the time, you're going to see celebrity stuff pop up on your feed. Why? Because they are getting paid. They have some kind of deal. They're promoting something. They're selling something. They can promote. It's all about money. So when you see all of these celebrities pop up on your feed, look around now. How many celebrities you see wearing Balenciaga? How much of these celebrities you see now wearing all of these name brand clothes all the time? Nicki Minaj does not have only one way to make money. No. I don't agree with it, G Mafia. As big as Nicki Minaj is, as popular as Nicki Minaj is, if you say she's fall off from music, I might agree with that. I might agree with that. She is still someone that has, if you look at her, I think her Instagram following, I think she has like 33 million followers. She is still someone that can earn money in a multitude ways than having to take her clothes off. So I appreciate the comment, but I don't think Nicki, I'm not talking about the regular around the way girl that has an Instagram. I'm not talking about the regular around the way girl that has an OnlyFans. We're talking about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is well known around the world. Believe me, Nicki Minaj has many, many, many different ways to earn money. So taking her clothes off, I don't think, maybe it is to make money, yes, but that is not her only means, I think, to make money. G Mafia, thank you for the comment. G Mafia also says, Blocker time I used to, but I have checked my account. Blocker, next versus prediction. Swiss Beats and Timbaland need to hurry up and put Busta Rhymes in a versus battle up against somebody. Blocker, I don't think it's Swiss Beats and Timbaland. I think Busta Rhymes is looking for the quote-unquote right person. I don't think Busta Rhymes wants to go against anyone. I think Busta Rhymes is in this realm where he thinks that he is a superior MC. He has a huge discography. He has a lot of features. He thinks he's one of the GOATs, which I don't disagree with. But I don't think Swizz and Timbaland is holding Busta Rhymes back. I think they're probably throwing names at him, and Busta's like, nah. But I think we will see it sooner or later, Blocker. Time for that. Thank you for that comment. G Mafia says the Commission versus the Firm. What if? He threw in that what if there. That was an amazing series too on Disney Plus. I'm going with the Firm, man. I love the Firm album. Don't forget, we got some Nas. We got Nas, Cormega, AZ, and Foxy on King's Disease. And that track was hard. So I'm going Firm all day, every day. Diamond Alex is in the building. Diamond, thank you for joining the stream. Salute to you, Diamond. Salute to you. All Diamond says. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. So we're talking today about why do grown women continue to post nude pictures on social media? At what age does a woman abandon that type of behavior? At what time in your life do you seek attention, but you try to get it in a different way? This is an attention grab. Look, I know G Mafia says maybe she's trying to make money. I get it. But whenever a woman posts pictures of her nude body online, it's an attention grab. It's what's the word for that? I forgot what it's called. But at what age, at what time in your life? Like I said before, Nicki has a child now. Nicki's a married woman. Let me ask the fellas something. I know Jason replied back. I see Tribar Jiggle on the building. Tribar, thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate it. I know Jason said on Instagram that he does not mind Nicki Minaj the way she dressed and posts naked pictures. You're a man. I get it. But here's the question I have for men. For all the men out there, all the fellas, all the men that are in the stream that's going to watch this stream, here's my question to you guys. You have your significant other. You have someone you're dating. Seriously, I'm not talking about a jump off. I'm not talking about someone you just met, you just started dating. I'm not talking about someone you sleep with. You have a significant other. Whether it's your wife, whether you're in a serious relationship. this is your woman. This is my question for men. All the fellas. Are you happy with your woman posting those types of pictures on social media? Hit the comments down below. I want to hear where y'all going with this one. If this is your significant other, are you okay with her posting those types of pictures on social media for everybody to see? Hit the comments down below. Rest in peace again to Slim 400, y'all. I'm gonna read something here, and then we're gonna go into some discussions about this. Slim 400 dead at 33, shot and killed in LA. Cops say they were called to the area on a report of gunshots. When they arrived, they located Slim suffering from a gunshot wound in the driveway of a home. He was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. Law enforcement sources tell us that while there is a raging gang war going on between the Bloods and the Crips, Slim's murder does not appear to be a targeted hit. Let me read that again. Let me read that last piece again. Law enforcement sources tell us that while there is a raging gang war going on between the Bloods and the Crips, Slim's murder does not appear to be a targeted hit. More of a case of wrong place, wrong time. In June 2019, Slim 400 was shot multiple times during a drive-by in Compton. In an interview following his release from the hospital, this is what Slim said. 2019. This is what he said. I just feel like when you're meant to be here and God has a plan for you, it ain't no stopping it. I hit the ground thinking it was over. My family came out, kept me alive, talking to me, dragging me in the house while they were still shooting. My family, love her to death for just saving me. I just feel like I'm blessed just to be here because I would have just died then and there. Up-and-coming rapper Slim. Law enforcement tell TMZ Slim was gunned down Wednesday night in Inglewood. It's currently unclear what led to the shooting and how many suspects were involved. Slim was born to a military parents in Germany, so he was born in Germany, moved to Compton. Slim moved back to Los Angeles as a young child and was raised in Compton. The rapper was later discovered and signed by now non-existing Punk Inc. Music and is under YG and DJ Mustard. Let me hit some comment before we get into that. Again, shout out to Onyx. Shine bright like a diamond. Diamond's in the house. Diamond Onyx says, sex sells. Facts. Enough said. Jason is answering the question. If you had your significant other, would you, men, all the fellas out there, ladies too, if you got a significant other as a lady, shout out to the ladies too, would you be okay with your significant other posting those types of pictures on social media? Jason says, no, I would not be okay with it. But Jason is okay with watching them now, but he is not okay with it being his woman. Interesting. Diamond Onyx says, my ears on and only chat. Shout out Diamond. Triboro says, Missy Elliott is the right person for Buster. If it ain't her, then either Jay-Z or Nas, but they wouldn't do it. I agree. I don't see Nas doing a versus. I think, listen, People might yell at me, curse me out for this. I think Nas is too big for verses. Jay-Z too. I don't see Nas doing the verses. Nas is just doing so many things right now, and his career is still blooming. I don't see why Nas has to do a verses. So I agree with Triborough. I don't think Nas would do a verses. Jay is doing way too many things now. I don't see Jay doing the verses. The Missy Elliott versus Busta thing, I don't know. If it does happen, I'm going with Busta easily. I think Missy Elliott has a lot of great songs, but when it comes to bars, Busta Rhymes can break down and articulate his bars and has different levels of flow. No disrespect to Missy. No disrespect to Missy Elliott. I just think that if that was to happen, Missy versus Busta, no question, I'm going with Busta Rhymes, man. Tribal Gigolo, thank you for that. Blocker Time says, I feel like Busta Rhymes should do a versus battle up against Trick Daddy. I don't think Trick Daddy has enough hits for Busta Rhymes. If Busta Rhymes goes against Trick Daddy, I'm going with Busta Rhymes easily. Amy Lewis is in the building. Amy Lewis, thank you for joining the stream. Amy Lewis says, VOH for your information. I don't know what VOH means. Maybe I'm not thinking, but Amy, please explain what VOH is. But thank you very much for joining the stream, Amy. Freedom is Gold is in the building. Freedom is Gold, thanks for joining. Freedom says, get them likes up. Don't forget, if you're here right now and you like these kind of videos, hit the like button down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go on down, subscribe to the channel as well. Freedom is Gold, thank you for joining the stream as usual. Let me hit some more. Jason says, Triborough, Missy declined numerous times already. That is true. Missy has turned down doing the verses. Freedom is Gold says, come on, all 8 of you, support my mans. Make them likes. It's for free. Hit the like button, man. Freedom, let them know, man. For real. Triborough says, Busta got to move on then and find an opponent. I agree. I think listen, I don't know if what I'm thinking is true or not, y'all. This is just my thinking. From what I'm seeing from Busta Rhymes, the way he's talking, the way he's acting, I don't think he wants to go against just anybody. I think he wants to go against an elite artist. And I think that he is like Lil' Kim right now. I think they are trying to handpick who their opponent is. And yes, I did see Missy decline a few times, Jason. You're right about that. Triborough, I don't know if Busta's going to move on. Busta wants to do a versus. Busta wants to let the world know what he's made of. So I think we're going to see it sooner or later. G Mafia says the Firm album was cool being a #1, but it lacked the genre of its production and numbers. Listen, G Mafia, I hear a lot of people say that about the Firm album. Listen, I bought the Firm album day 1. And I instantly fell in love with that album. I know a lot of people say that Nas picks bad beats. I don't see it. I think sometimes he challenges himself with the production that he's doing. Could he get better production? Yes. But the Firm album, I absolutely love the Firm album. I could put that album in at any time and bump numerous tracks off. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I absolutely love the Firm album. Let me finish up. A #1, but it lacked the genre of its production and numbers. Yeah, it didn't do big numbers. People sleep on albums, man. People slept on Reasonable Doubt until it had to come back around. You listen to Reasonable Doubt now, there's things that Jay's saying in Reasonable Doubt that's still going over people's heads. People sleep on a lot of albums. Let me finish up G Mafia's comment. It was too pop and a little bit before its time with low rating singles and have a West Coast producer by Dr. Dre. Again, I love Dr. Dre back then, so I love the production on it. But yes, people slept on the Firm album. Tribal Gigolo says, Nicki has a child now. It's time for her to be responsible model and parent. I'm going to pump the brakes right there. I'm going to pump the brakes right there. Tri-ball jiggle. I'm going to pump the brakes right there. The other day I was watching Doggy Diamonds. I don't know if you know who Doggy Diamonds is, y'all. Doggy Diamonds is a media guy. He has his YouTube channel and he does a lot of stuff. He's been around. Doggy Diamonds has been around forever. All right, shout out Doggy Diamonds. I love his content. Some of the things he says are a little bit crazy sometimes, but shout out Doggy Diamonds, man. He's always on point. They were having a conversation talking about Jim Jones and should Jim Jones, at his age, stop talking about the streets as he's talking about the streets. If you look at a lot of artists that Jim Jones is, you look at Nas. Nas's content has changed over the years. Okay, there's the old Nas with all the street stuff, and then Nas's content right now is very grown. You look at stuff that Jay-Z is putting out for the last maybe 10 years. Jay-Z is putting out a lot of grown content now. So they were having a conversation about Jim Jones. Why does Jim Jones not, why is he still talking about all this street stuff in his music? And here's the thing, y'all. Somebody just said, I think Diamond said sex sells. This type of behavior sells. It's just that simple. When you post a picture of you fully clothed, if Nicki Minaj posts a picture of her fully clothed, it's gonna get likes. Her fan base is gonna like it. But a lot of the regular people will look and keep it moving. When you post a picture, of you, wait, where's the picture? Hold on. I got one with it blurred out. When you post a picture, I had to blur it out. I don't want YouTube hit me with those strikes. When you post a picture naked, again, Nicki Minaj has over 33 million followers on Instagram. These things gather clicks. Clicks gather views. Views gather cha-ching money. Money is being made all how with these views. So Tri-Borough, I agree. She's a mother now. She's a married woman. She has a husband at home. This type of behavior. Here's the other thing that worries me. There's a generation that's coming up now that absolutely loves this type of behavior. When you look at some of the comments under some of those pictures, there's a generation that absolutely loves what she is doing. Tribo, thank you for the comment. I'm going to read that again. Nikki has a child now. It's time for her to be responsible role model and parent. I agree. I don't think she will be. Diamond Onyx says, thanks, Bars and Blocker. Appreciate it. Blocker Time said, heard all 5 rappers turn Busta Rhymes down, and they all said they don't want to do a versus battle up against Busta Rhymes because they know that he got more hits than them. I don't know who those 5 rappers are that turned down Busta Rhymes. I would really like to know who those 5 rappers are that turned down Busta Rhymes. So, hope we find that out. Diamond Onyx says, I can't type, just listen. Oh, okay, Diamond. All right, Diamond. You off the hook. Tri-Bar says, my world never have my significant, I think you mean I. Let me reread that, sorry. Tri-Bar says, I would never have my significant other showing her goodies on social media. That's trifling. There's a lot of women, listen man, there's a lot of women that behave like that. And I normally ask myself, how are they men? How are they men okay with that type of stuff? Let me move on. Diamond Onyx says, right, like Hove, LL Cool J. LL Cool J wants to do a versus, so I think Busta versus LL might happen. I think that might happen. Tribal Gigolo says LL Cool J, Ice Cube, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Kanye West. Any of those 5 can battle Busta Rhymes. LL Cool J, yes. Ice Cube, yes. Lil Wayne, yes. Eminem, yes. Kanye West, yeah, I agree with all 5. I agree with all 5. If Busta goes against LL Cool J, I'm going with LL Cool J, y'all. If Busta goes against Ice Cube, I'm going with Busta. If Busta goes against Wayne, I'm going with Busta. If Busta goes against Eminem, I'm going with Busta. You heard me. If Busta goes against Kanye West, I'm going with West, man. I'm going with Kanye West over Busta Rhymes, yo. Kanye got some hits, man. Kanye got three almost perfect albums back to back to back. There, man. All right, we're gonna jump back to the Slim 40, Slim 400. We're gonna go back to the Slim 400. So I just read to y'all. That they are saying that law enforcement tell us that there is a raging gang war going on between the Bloods and the Crips. I normally get on here whenever a rapper passes away by gun violence, and I normally say things like, that rapper should have moved away, that rapper can support his community in other ways, that rapper should get a home somewhere out of there and just come back around to do things. I normally say those kinds of things. But here's the thing. What about the ones that are committing the crimes? What about these jealous mofos? I can't say what I want to say. That are out here murdering these rappers. What about them? This is the thing. This is why I'm always confused of. Sometimes I say things and I go back and forth. If I come from nothing and I finally make it, I get some money, I get successful, I'm touring, I'm making money, I'm making millions, why can't I go back to my own neighborhood? These are the people that I grew up with. These are the places that I was born. I ran around. I had fights. I had my first girlfriend. I went to school. Why is it that I cannot go back to my neighborhood? Something has to be done about these criminals that are committing these murders. Something has to be done. You have a bunch of these guys that are getting successful, finally making it in life. I'm not saying they're all angels. I'm not saying anything like that. Finally making it in life and getting gunned down in their own town. I just post a picture on the community page. Slim 400 has a Compton tattoo on his back. His entire back has a Compton tattoo. You kill that man in his own city? For what? You think you're going to get away with it? The guy that murdered Nipsey Hussle, he's locked up. He's caught. The gentleman that robbed and killed Triple X, they're caught. They're locked up. The young men that murdered Pop Smoke, they're locked up. They're caught. You think you're gonna do things like this and get away with it? Everything you do nowadays is recorded. Everything. The scene of the crime, there's going to be cameras there. Multiple cameras. Every which way your car drove, there's multiple cameras. Police, all they have to do is follow the cameras back 40 miles. It probably take it right back to your home where you... Why is it that people cannot be successful and these hating mofos want to take your life? Drop a comment in the comment section. I normally say when you get to a certain point as a rapper, you need to leave your hometown and only come back around at certain times. I normally say that. But it's time that we start putting the onus on the people that are doing these crimes. I'm going to go into another piece in just a few seconds. Let me read some of the comments from you guys. Again, thanks for joining the stream. As always, hit that like button down below. I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm going to go through a little bit. Hold on. Jason, I see Jason reply. Jason says, Missy, LL, T.I., Fat Joe. I don't know who the fifth person is. Maybe it was Eminem. Whoa, 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 Jason, whoa. Missy turned down Buster. I highly doubt LL turned down Buster. No, I'm not believing that, Jason. No. LL turned down Buster. Nah. LL is way too competitive. T.I. maybe. I think T.I. wants 50 cents. So T.I., I could believe T.I. turned down Buster. I could believe Missy turned down Buster. Fat Joe, I think Fat Joe said something on his show about turning down Buster. But LL? Nah, LL ain't scared of nobody. Diamond Onyx says, Jason, let Blocker be on his own because he should have known about Luda. Tribo says, Fat Joe already got washed by Ja Rule. Ooh. Tribo, you out of control tonight, man. Tribo, I actually had Fat Joe winning that versus. I know a lot of y'all got Ja Rule, but washed? Tribo, washed? All right. Fat Joe already got washed by Ja Rule. He will definitely get destroyed by Buster at Jason. Jason said, Triborough, I'm just a messenger, but I hear you. G Mafia says, all thanks to Notorious B.I.G. for changing the game through his female product, Big Mama Queen B. Oh. He modeled Kim. He made her the first rap male fantasy, the woman that men wanted through posters. That's a lot. That's a lot, G Mafia. That's a lot. But I may have to agree. Before Lil' Kim, there were women that had raunchy lyrics. I remember, even though Salt and Pepper did not really get naked like that, they had some slightly raunchy lyrics. Not Lil' Kim level. So Salt and Pepper was the only one that really come to mind at that time. But yeah, I have to agree with G Mafia. Lil' Kim did start, Lil' Kim did start something with her first album. You look at the album cover, even the lyrics in her album. Yeah. Foxy Brown came out a week after with her album Il Nana that same year, but Foxy Brown wasn't as raunchy as Lil' Kim. So I might have to agree with G Mafia on that. And that Lil' Kim poster, everybody knows about the Scratch and Sniff poster. Shout out to the Scratch and Sniff. Blocker Tom says, no, Kanye West don't have no crossover hits. That is not true, Blocker. Kanye West has crossover hits. If you don't listen to Kanye West, say you don't listen to Kanye West. Don't say Kanye West doesn't have crossover hits. Kanye West is a global icon when it comes to music. You may not like his music, okay? That 808 and Heartbreaks, whatever that album is called, people loved that album. And that album was a genre-changing album. He had his first 3 albums that were mostly straight hip-hop. But when he dropped that 808 Heartbreak, it was a different beast. So, Blocker, I feel you. Let me finish that comment. No crossover hits to play or hang around with Busta Rhymes because he will break his neck. I see what you did there. Triborough says Busta Rhymes versus Pusha T or Kendrick. Nah. I love Pusha T. I love Kendrick. I think with the eras, Busta Rhymes being from like the early 90s, I don't think Pusha T could handle Busta. If Busta goes against Pusha T, Triborough, I'm definitely going with Busta. I love Pusha T. Pusha T is my man. I love Pusha T's music. But I think Busta will take him. If Busta goes against Kendrick, I'm going with Busta Rhymes as well. Kendrick, I love Kendrick albums as well. Kendrick is my man's. I love his rhyme skills. He got talent. He's a great MC. But hits, Busta's been around for a while. Busta got some crossover stuff with Mariah Carey. Imagine the features when Busta starts bringing out people on stage. Ooh. Busta versus Kendrick. Sorry, Kendrick. I'm going Busta Rhymes, man. Sorry. Freedom is Gold says, topic, bro. I would have to say that since verses are 20 songs each, I think Luda could pull some classics like Area Code, Southern Hospitality, etc. Here's the thing, Freedom is Gold. Luda already went. Remember, Luda went against Nelly, I think. I think it was Luda versus Nelly. Yeah. So Luda already did a versus, so I don't think Luda's gonna do another versus. But yeah. Tribal Jiggler says Ross has plenty hits. Rick Ross does have a lot of hits, yo. Rick Ross has like 8 to 9 albums. And Rick Ross got an album dropping tomorrow night too. Jason says, Tribal, Ross already went against 2 Chainz. That is right. Rick Ross already did a versus as well. Shout out to Jason. Yeah, I forgot about that. Blocker says, I know about Ludacris. G Mafia says, all these shootings taking me back to 1996 and 1997. I don't think there was this much killings back then, G Mafia. The thing about now, the thing I hate about this generation now is that the 80s and the 90s, a lot of the artists, even though they were super popular and some of them were selling major records, some artists back in the 90s were selling hella records. They really weren't getting paid like that. A lot of artists from the 90s that were successful artists, they were still owing the record labels money and stuff like that, and they were getting pennies off the dollar on their albums. An album would cost $10, $15, and they were getting like 7-8 cents off of an album. So artists back then really wasn't making that kind of money. The artists today, you don't even have to be signed to a record, to a major anymore. You can be independent. You look at merch. Merch is one of the biggest sellers now. Anybody put out an album, they're putting out merch, and their merch is going for bread. These guys are touring. Listen, the thing I heard about now, these artists now, the opportunity to make money is there. These guys are making big money. But as we're seeing with these killings, a lot of them are not able to enjoy some of the fruits of their labor. I want to talk about Bloods and Crips for a minute. Let me hit a few more comments before we go into this. Diamond Onyx has the speaker and the headphones up. Thank you, Diamond. Tribal says, Rakim would be a worthy opponent for Busta. Ooh, now we talking. Now we talking. Listen. Busta, you my man. Busta, you my man, Busta. Busta bust. Like Blocker said, break your neck. Busta, you my man. I'm going with Rakim, man. I'm going with the God MC. If Rakim goes against Buster, I'm taking Rakim. Buster, no disrespect, Buster. Split Star, don't at me, Spliff. Sorry, King, I'm sorry. Even with his discography, I don't think he can beat Buster. I'm going with Rakim, man. Tribar, I'm taking Rakim all the way. Sorry. Block of Time says, I like Can't Tell Me Nothing by Kanye West. That's a hard song. Diamond is sending out love chats over there. Thank you. Tribar says, nah, Ja Rule beat Joe by a landslide. Y'all are disrespectful, like a landslide. Joe had hits, yo. Joe opened up with, I run upload, Joe. You got to upload, Joe. Hey, woo! Joe hollering the army. You know what? Tribar, thank you for the comment. Let me hit one more. Freedom is gold. Some artists back then got ripped with a classic TLC situation. Lauryn Hill, The Lox. But they had people like Master P that burned CDs and sold 200K records out his trunk without promotion. Shout out to Master P and them boys, man. Shout out to Master P. When these guys, even a lot of guys from the South too, like UGK and these guys, when they started really moving units out of their trunk and doing the whole independent thing, a lot of us here on the East Coast wasn't really hip to it. I gotta be honest. I really learned about the independent game maybe in the early 2000s. I really started getting hip to artists that were independent. I knew artists were selling out the trunk, but like Freedom is Gold says, they were doing some big numbers out the trunk. I've seen some interviews with some of these artists. They were printing their own labels, pressing their own CDs, and they were driving from block to block, cities, and they were moving major numbers out the trunk. So shout out to all the artists that started that independent run, man. Y'all open the doors for a lot of artists today. I want to talk about Bloods and Crips for a minute. Why do we still live like that? If I live in a neighborhood and 3 blocks away, why can't I walk from my neighborhood and walk 2-3 blocks away to a different neighborhood and not have the fear of being killed because of color? I'm not from a gang-related area, so maybe there's things I'm missing. If there's things I'm missing, people that are in the know, that know about this sort of things, hit the comments down below, put me on, give me some knowledge. Why do we still fight and kill each other over colors? You trying to tell me that if I have friends, if I go to school and I have friends in school that I'm cool with, I can't go to their neighborhoods because of colors? Because I'm from a different neighborhood? You telling me if I go to visit a friend today in a neighborhood and I go there at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night and people don't recognize me, I may be shot, I may be killed because I'm not from that neighborhood. This is how we're living in 2021. This is how we're living. I don't want to blame drugs for certain things, drug sales areas. I don't, there's a lot of things I don't know about the street life. But to me, it's really silly to me to know that if I go to certain neighborhoods and I'm not recognized, or if I'm wearing the wrong colors, something can happen to me. How are we still living like this? They have kids here in New York City that go to the park and lose their lives. That's not even involved in anything. They're not even involved in anything. They're there in the park having a good time, on the swings, jumping, sliding, talking to their friends, laughing on their phones. Stray bullets, gang violence. We're still living like this? I'm going to go back to Slim 400. He died. He it's crazy. It's crazy when you live somewhere, you will think that you're loved. You will think that the people there love you. You're spending your money in that area, in that neighborhood. And we're still killing each other. Hit the comments. I want to hear your thoughts tonight. Thank you everyone for joining the stream tonight. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. We got a product review coming Saturday, y'all. Y'all turn on your notifications. We got a product review dropping Saturday. I need y'all to go watch the video. Leave a comment down below. Saturday, I ain't going to tell you what time it's going to drop. He's going to drop it. It's coming Saturday. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, hit the super chat down below. Let's see what you're talking about. G Mafia says, I was talking about these multiple California gang killings after Tupac died. Such a scary time. Yeah, when we lost Pac, at that time too, at that time in the 90s, drive-by shootings in LA was at an all-time high, man. And now today here in New York, it's actually a thing. I was watching a video in Harlem, like a black car pulled up to a white BMW, and there's a guy out the sunroof blasting the guy in the other car. The guy in the back seat is out the back seat black. The guy came out the passenger seat. Freedom is gold. Freedom is gold says, I would say that a lot of these young guys think that they can get their image by being tough, but don't understand that beefing is a fresh product. You have to do it continuously. To continue on the last post, I would like to say that they believe that they have special privilege to fight cheat, and nobody else can cheat. Interesting point. And often the same kids they gave guns to come back and kill them. Excuse me. Very interesting point. I just like to remind a lot of people these days that a lot of crimes nowadays they're not going unsolved anymore. When you look back at some of these artists that were unfortunately killed in the last few years, all of their perpetrators are locked up, either waiting for trial or they're already been sentenced. Right now, the Young Doll situation is still ongoing. I'm pretty sure they're going to pick up the person or the persons, as you saw in the video, that did that crime. And with this Slim 400 thing, they're gonna find out who did this as well. It's very hard. It's very hard for you nowadays to do a crime and get away with it. There's just so much elements. People who have cameras out. Again, there's cameras all over the place. Most businesses have a camera inside and outside of their business. There are cameras on highways. So it's very easy for the law enforcement to follow your trail of where they see the car you're in. They can follow your car for blocks and blocks and blocks, for miles and miles and miles, and find where your exit is. So it's very hard to do crimes nowadays and get away with it. So you're doing these killings, and you're killing the people that live in your neighborhoods for what? To get 40, 50 life in jail? It just doesn't make sense to me sometimes. Hit the comments, man. Men, do y'all allow your significant other to post naked pictures online? Why are you okay with it when it's another person, but you wouldn't want your significant other to do it? Jason, looking at you. Why is it okay for women to post their pictures naked online for us to watch? But when it's your woman, not my TikTok. When it's your woman, you don't want her doing that. Hit the comments down below. I see Jason. Jason says, I saw that footage. It's sad out here, shaking my head. I think Jason's talking about the footage of the guys in the car. The 3 guys came out and blast. Yeah, man. Scary times out here in New York City. It's crazy. Freedom is Gold says, that's why the mafia had rules so that one can be a king long term. G Mafia says, just imagine how many retaliation murders that might be taking place because of this, similar to Tupac's killing, and players changing game remain the same. I just said before, Compton Police says law enforcement sources tell us that while there is a raging gang war going on between the Bloods and the Crips, Slim's murder does not appear to be a targeted hit. It was like more of a case of the wrong place at the wrong time. How can you be in the wrong place at the wrong time? You're in your city. They don't know who Slim 400 is? Y'all out there in the streets, y'all don't know who Slim 400 is in your own city? I still think that these criminals, we need to put some more of the spotlight on the criminals that are doing these crimes. Like I said earlier, I know I always come out here and I always say that when an artist becomes really popular and famous, it's kind of dangerous for them to be living in their same cities, because there's a lot of hate out here, y'all. You may think that you being successful and you giving back to your community and you doing things for your community, people will love that. There are some people out here that don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see you with a nice flashy chain on. They don't want to see you with the money to your ear. They don't want to see you driving a nice car. There's a lot of hate out here. I'm gonna switch my focus whenever I talk about these things and focus on some of these grimy individuals that are doing these things. What do we do about those people? What do we do about the 2 guys when they catch them that jumped out and did that to young Dolph? The young lady in Brooklyn that jumped out of her car with the pistol and executed that girl. She got caught. She was in Florida. She was in Florida. They pulled her over. She got out the car. She had on the stutter shades on, dressed to kill, living her best life. In Florida, they found her. Brought her back to New York. The gentleman that's awaiting trial for Nipsey Hussle's killing, that shot Nipsey, and while Nipsey was on the floor, he still kicked him. We need to put the focus on those people. Why? Why are y'all doing these things? Why do y'all hate so much? Why do y'all hate successful people? Because you're not making money? Because the business you tried to open, it didn't work out? Because you can't get a job when you go out there looking for a job, nobody wants to hire you? Why are you hating like this? Listen, y'all, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for joining the stream as usual. I see Custom Designs is in the building. Custom Designs, thanks for joining the stream. Jason says he's from Compton. He got killed in Inglewood. Okay. Listen, man. These killings need to stop. We've been saying this for years and years. We've been saying this for years, y'all. I just said we haven't even gotten over the young Dolph's killing yet. Custom Design says, salute to you, Custom Design. We're going to close out the show. We're at the 1 hour mark, y'all. Again, topics today. Why do grown women continue to post nude pictures on social media? We had a few of you said that it's because of money. We had a few of you said that Nikki needs to cut that out. She's too old for that kind of stuff. She's a mother. We had some of y'all said that she's doing it attention. We asked the men, are you okay with your significant other posting nude pictures online? You guys can comment on that. Again, rest in peace to Slim 400. You can be successful. You can give back to your community. You can live in your community when you're successful. Something needs to be done about these people that are committing these crimes. Y'all know how I feel about jail. I don't like the idea of jail. I don't like the idea of putting another man behind bars for years and years and years and years. But on the other hand, how do you punish someone that does something as egregious as this? How do you punish someone when someone takes someone's life? That person is no longer here. You're here. You committed that crime. How do you punish someone that does something so despicable? We're going to talk about that at another time. Let me hit a comment before we get up out of here, y'all. Freedom is Gold says, I would say because when it's your woman, you have a say. It's not the old days when any black auntie, uncle could advise, discipline, or whatever. Same thing here. Hold on to that one. Freedom is Gold also says, if another man said anything today to a woman, she would say, F you, jigga. So ninjas be like, since we can't stop it, we might as well enjoy it. Okay. Hold up. Custom Design says, nope. Freedom is Gold also says, also some men simply are hypocrites and unaccountable as well. Together with the fact that with religion losing power in society, there is no objective morals anymore. And Freedom is Gold also says, so people feel they can do whatever they want because good and bad is now based on an individual's experience or perception. Woo! A lot to unpack there. I would say this. Yes, most men don't want their woman doing those sorts of things. But here's the thing though. If a woman does that and she does not get the attention that she seeks from it, would she still continue to do it? Again, like I said, I think Nikki has over 33 million Instagram followers, so or Twitter, one of the two. All right? If she posts those sorts of pictures and she does not get the reaction that she wants, does she stop? Does the person stop posting those types of pictures? That's the question I got for y'all. Triborough Gigolo says, the hate is real. That's facts. That's facts, yo. The hate is real out there. Success. Some people see success and it just eats away at their heart, man. Custom Design said, that's a good question. The saying goes, how do you kill people that kill people to show killing is wrong? Ooh, whoa. Let me read that again. Hold up. Custom Designs. That's a good question. The saying goes, how do we kill people that kill people to show killing is wrong? Ooh, that is an interesting point. Well said. I don't know who made up that line, but that the way it's put, yeah. How do you punish someone that kills someone if we kill them too? Great line. Great line, Custom. G Mafia says, when you get large, your own friends turn against you. Biggie. That's facts too. Y'all shooting facts tonight. Blocker says, yo. G Mafia says, T.I. Freedom is Gold says, yes, she will continue to do it. Just look at Lizzo. Oh my God, Lizzo be wildin'. She is being roasted by people left and right, but she still continues to post. I think Lizzo has a what's it called when you don't feel good about yourself? Oh my God, I can't think tonight, yo. I think that's what bothers Lizzo. I think Lizzo's weight. I think Lizzo is insecure about her weight. But since she's popular, she will still get clicks and likes and all that stuff, and people try to, you know, charm her. But I think Lizzo's weight is her insecurity. And even though people do roast her for some of the things she's saying, I think she still continues to do that because she just has such a big platform that, yes, there's a huge amount of people that roast her, but on the other side, there's a lot of people that agree with her, share her stuff, and love her stuff. So she continues to think maybe that, you know what, they love me. Tribal says, salute to you, 16. Great live stream tonight. Tribal, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm going to read a few more before we get up out of here. Diamond Onyx says, self-esteem. Tell him. Shout out to the back of the room, Diamond. This is one of the things that is lost today, y'all. This is one of the things that's lost today in social media. People can just go out there and do and say whatever they like, and they don't feel anything about it. Okay, so shout out. Diamond, thank you for that. Self-esteem. And Diamond also says, and nope, that's your opinion of her. Yes, that's my opinion of her. I know Lizzo is who Lizzo is. Lizzo is who she is. But whenever I look at Lizzo, whenever I hear her talk, whenever I read her post, that's my opinion. Yes, Diamond, 100%. All right, so we're going to end. Jason says, next versus predictions, Gilly the Kid versus Joe Budden. LOL, sorry, I had to. I'm going with Joe Budden, man. Gilly don't want it with Joe Budden. Gilly don't want it with mood music. All right? Gilly don't want it. Shout out to Gilly the Kid and Rollo, man. Shout out to those two brothers. Freedom is Gold also says 16. So you men inferiority complex. Men, we have a complex too, man. I'm gonna pump my brakes right here with these last two comments. Freedom is Gold. So you men inferiority complex. This is something that I always pay attention to with social media when it comes to men and women, right? Like whenever you look at men, right? Like when it comes to dressing and walking the street or just being in pictures and videos, men do want attention too. Like sometimes we will buy a nice suit and we'll throw on a nice suit to look good, or we get a nice New Jersey or a nice hat. Yeah, sometimes men look for attention as well. The thing that I see different of when women do it is that when it comes to the body, I think the woman's body is more of a temple than a man's body. It sounds weird. It sounds bad, I know. But I think the woman's body is more sacred than the man's body sometimes. And when a woman, like, you don't normally see men walking around with their shirts off, or their shirts and their chest out, or they're walking around with their zipper down where you can see their crotch, or they walk. No, when you see women that dress with their blouses and their hitties out, or it just, women look for sexual attention different than the way men look for attention. I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you, Diamond. Appreciate it. Diamond also says Lizzo shouldn't care of what anyone thinks because they're not living her life for her. Lizzo is absolutely should live the way she wants to live. I don't agree with some of the things Lizzo does, but again, Diamond has a point. Diamond's right. You are allowed to live however you want to live. Whether I like it or not, whether somebody out there doesn't think it's right or it's wrong, you have a right to live any which way you want to live. Society is going to judge you. People are going to judge you. We're going to look at you and say things about you. But in the end, it's your life. Live the life that you want to live. All right, so I'm going to end the stream there, guys. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining the stream. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Onslaught Tree.